Thangamale Birding Sanctuary is located at Haputale, surrounding the Addisham bungalow from where a path leads west through the reserve to Hidalgo's Hinna. Thangamale, or the Golden Mountain, is part of the Glennanore Tea Estate. It comprises of 131 hectares and was declared a protected area in 1938. This is a birding sanctuary and you can come for long walks and views of the mountains. If someone is coming for a birding, it is better that they can actually park their vehicles at the side of the road soon after taking the turn to the Addition bungalow. The climate of the area is rapidly changing from time to time, which ranges from full sunny times and at times of misty weather. Let's dive into the birding journey. You can see many birds at the periphery of the sanctuary. When I'm walking toward the sanctuary, I came across a tea estate. Our first species of the day is cinereous tit or great tit. It is a very active bird which feeds at the middle and upper strata of forests and woodlands and in gardens and cultivated areas, but they usually avoid dense forests. It's a widespread and familiar bird species across Europe, Asia, and parts of North Africa. Great tits are highly agile and acrobatic birds, often seen hopping along branches or hanging upside down to feed. They have a varied diet, feeding on insects, seeds, nuts, and sometimes even small berries. Great tits are not considered globally threatened, and their populations are generally stable. Common tailor bird is a common sight throughout the country. This one has caught its meal of the day. Male oriental magpie robins are accomplished singers, known for their melodious and varied songs. Although the oriental magpie robins are very common, the areas would be so dull without their marvelous singing. Their vocalizations include clear whistles, warbles, and trills, which they use for territorial defense and courtship displays. The common blackbird, native to Europe, Asia, and North Africa. Male common blackbirds are predominantly black with a bright yellow eye-ring and bill. In contrast, females and juveniles are typically brown with darker streaks or mottling on the underparts. Both sexes have a distinctive bright orange-yellow bill and a rich, melodious song, often heard during the breeding season. These birds are primarily ground feeders, searching for insects, worms, berries, fruits, and seeds among leaf litter and on lawns. They may also feed on invertebrates such as spiders and snails. The Ceylon scimitar babbler is a species of bird endemic to Sri Lanka. These babblers are often shy and elusive, preferring to remain hidden within dense vegetation. They move through the undergrowth in small, skulking groups, foraging for insects. The grey-headed canary flycatcher is a small, vibrant bird known for its elegant plumage and melodious song. With its slate grey head, lemon-yellow underparts, and olive-green back, it's a true beauty of the forest canopy. Listen closely to the grey-headed canary flycatcher's enchanting song as it flits gracefully through the branches found in the dense undergrowth of subtropical and tropical forests. This flycatcher thrives in lush, green environments. From moss-covered branches to sun-dappled clearings, it makes its home amidst the verdant beauty of the Thangamale foothills. The bar-winged flycatcher shrike is a small, striking bird known for its distinctive black and white plumage and slender silhouette. This one is collecting materials for its nest. The Ceylon dull blue flycatcher, endemic to Sri Lanka, captivates with its subtle yet stunning plumage. This one making its nest with collected moss underneath the crevice. This tree is covered with flowers and fruits. Looks closely, I could see it provides many birds, including this Ceylon hanging parrot, which is an endemic bird to Sri Lanka. With agile movements and keen eyesight, it plucks fruits, seeds, and flowers with ease, embodying the essence of avian vitality and curiosity. Sri Lankan yellow-fronted barbet is endemic species to Sri Lanka. It forages for fruits, berries, and insects among the branches. white-throated kingfisher is very common resident seen all over the country in wide variety of habitats. Its diet is also comprises wide variety of creatures including fish and insects. Although there are many birds which can be heard inside the dense jungle, they are hardly seen. Some of the rare birds like yellow-eared bulbul can only be seen inside the jungle. Since the pathway also leads to the famous Edition bungalow even during the weekdays, the road is heavily crowded with people and their vehicles. However, it does not seem that the birds are disturbed by them, as this had been a very common situation for them, till now. Unless a person is so keen and vigilant with their eyes and ears open to all the animals, it's really hard to see them inside the forest. However, the calls and the noise of the birds and the animals provide a peaceful and tranquil experience for anyone. Looks like this blackbird is making a nest between two branches. Sri Lankan white-eye or hill white-eye is an endemic bird. It may be the commonest bird in the hill country. Looks like this bird is collecting spider webs as building materials for its nest. Compared to its counterpart, the oriental or small white-eye, which can only be seen in lower zones of the country, they rarely seen in elevations beyond 1700 meters and exist with Sri Lankan white-eye together. The pathway continues from the side of the addition bungalow towards the deeper parts of the forest, which continues until Idilgas Hina. These macaques are gathered to forage of whatever left on a garbage pit. They got a bit reluctant to keep on feeding as seeing me coming towards them. Part of the forest is covered with pinus trees which create spectacular sceneries. This part only has less undergrowth and birds. Looks like this macaque is using this partially fallen tree as watchtower. As the weather became cloudy and misty, I decided to end my journey for today, as I did not bring any cover in case of raining. My final encounter is a brown strike, which is a migrant bird to Sri Lanka. It is a bit shy bird. Can be seen in both open areas and bushlands. It breeds in Eastern and Central Asian regions. With that, today's journey ends up where it will continue on tomorrow.